Hot and humid, Coach. Those are the descriptors right now just outside of Washington, D.C. Water's going to be needed early and often today at FedEx Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Washington Redskins. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Sweetie! 56, right there, 56. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Joker, 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 Joker.
They'll run on first down. Swift. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Check, crunch, pin.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
And the Lions first down.
In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 36. From the gun, here's Stafford. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Haskins and the Redskins come up first and 10 at their own 18. They'll run with Geis. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on second and 13. Out of the gun, Geis. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to third and 10.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
Ah, you're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski, okay? Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word.
Yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski.
Get in the weight room.
Back to the air, Haskins after the pick six. He's got his running back, Darius Geis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. Good throw there to start the second possession, maybe help erase the memory of the interception he threw first possession.
Yeah, I think a lot of the time now there's a communication between the head coach, offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach. All right, we got to get him settled. It's not easy after you've thrown a pick six. You might want to just run the football, but I think in most cases you want to give him easy throws that he's comfortable with to get him going again. And it's not necessarily just throwing one or 2 yards. What throws does he like to make? Give him a couple of those and get him going.
Definitely looked like one he was comfortable with on the last throw. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Shotgun handoff now to Geis. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 2 yards, good enough for a first. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Back to the ground on first. It's Geis. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here.
We got 4. We got 4.
From the 40 now on second down. Haskins hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 16.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. From the red zone now, Haskins on first down. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter as they'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Mike 20. Yo. Yo, he's checking.
Here's Stafford. Caught by Jones. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And to give this time to the tailback. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Extra point good by Prater, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now a handoff. Geis going right. And he'll get to the 29-yard line. Brought down there. A gain of 5. Good enough for the first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Army, Army, Army.
Throwing now. Haskins on first down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
What's up? Yeah, you probably got you got what? You Wi-Fi or you LAN cable, like Ethernet cable? Yeah. I mean, Madden just do that from time to time. To be honest, it just be. I think it be the EA, because if your game don't disconnect all the way, then it's Madden. Yeah.
Hot and humid, Coach. Those are the descriptors right now just outside of Washington, D.C. Water's going to be needed early and often today at FedEx Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Washington Redskins.
Hey, I sent you a trade, man. We can probably discuss it after the game, though.
First carry for Darius Geis. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Like, if you, another way you can, depending on what all you got in your house, too, just to make it easier on your Wi-Fi, depends on what all you got.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Second down, Haskins. Open man here, Sims complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jared Davis.
We already told
what a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
We told him we're going to be
I spent
talking
a lot of extra time
everybody.
preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on this.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. Then he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. He's coming off a 3-interception performance last week, so certainly not how he wanted to start here.
Not at all, but this is where a quarterback gets tested. This is where we find out what he has underneath that jersey, because he had a bad game last week. Can he shake off a bad start to this one and start to perform at the level he expects?
Buying time to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm playing the Redskins right now. He said, "Ask him what? What deal?" He said he
only gets a few yards on first and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Let's get it.
At the Redskins' 33-yard line.
The Steelers, but he probably trying to go at the same dude I'm going after, cause they're my homeboy.
On second down, Swift down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And they will rally and stop him short of the first down.
I already know it's going to be kind of hard.
They get him to the ground at the 26.
Right now, taking my
It'll
team,
be a
right?
gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It
But
leaves him with a 4th down now. And the 13-year man puts it through, and the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does
Right now,
yield
it
points,
seems like
maybe
the
not the
only
touchdown
people
that
that
they
load the
wanted,
team
though.
Yeah, but
is
bottom
what,
line,
Giants,
they wanted to get
Raiders,
something out of that drive,
Cowboys.
and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at
Looking
all.
at the Jets, like he got a nice little team too. See, I'm just, yeah, I ain't really. I played
Out
him.
there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense.
Yeah, I played
they threw an
against him.
interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that. So now Guy
he
stripped.
fumbled.
He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they will take over. The 26-yard line. So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through it, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. A Redskin first down. The pickup, 15 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Haskins on first down. And this is Gabriel on the catch. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completions.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there.
Yeah,
running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Here's Haskins to throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Washington Redskins first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Redskins with their first trip to the red zone thus far. 1st and 10 at the 19. On first down, it's Haskins. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When you play on simulation, bro, that's what happens, bro.
The Lions offense ready to kick off
like
their next
tip
drive.
hits
And
and
they're
stuff,
not going to
like
play
tip
this
the ball,
conservative,
catch
I
them
don't
on
think. They had the
ground.
field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 16-yard line.
Break. 58. 58 to Mike. Danny. Go. 58. Go.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Deep ball for Goodwin.
Ain't no
This
fuck.
is
Really?
intercepted. Picked
Really?
off by Tony Jefferson.
Bro,
And
they
they will
just cheated with
finally
that pick,
get
bro.
him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that
Bro,
you
he
have
did
to
cheat
hold
with
the
this.
safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Geis with a carry on second down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10. Now a whistle and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
You got tight right there. Hatch it. Hatch it. Out, 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 out. Zoom, zoom.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
You got nothing.
At the Lions' 17-yard line.
Go, Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey,
Disconnect.
From the 17, Haskins. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Taylor Gabriel, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Redskins have taken the lead.
Touchdown, Redskins. Dustin Hopkins on.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
I tried. That nigga wanted the arm and leg.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him.
Like
everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Turn up. Kill, turn up. Check three. Recon, 132 fighter. Let's go.
On second down now, Swift. Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long, 3rd and 15 to be exact.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
Nah, nigga, nah. Nigga trying to cop out. Nah, say what he's saying.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Rush in. Jack. Kill. There. Fight.
Looking to throw. Purdy. Deep ball for Goodwin. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for Detroit. 59 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, Delta. Hey, Mike 20, Mike. You draw corker.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that'll be incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And that'll make it 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Mike 20, Mike 20. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Operating from the gun, Purdy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. Prater's kick is good, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Here's Geis. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah, that nigga. Yeah, he just blowing people out. Yeah. He gonna have to play. It's gonna be him or the what you call who it is. The
Guy showing he's going to be an important part of this Redskin backfield as he's in there again for 1st down.
The Raiders talking noise too.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Able to find his running back, Geis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
I'm gonna call y'all some noobs.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They'll keep it on the ground. Swift. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Everything.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Redskins say he's some crybabies, bro.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage.
Oh, man, this mug lost connection again, bro. Bro, it's that nigga internet, bro. I don't care what nobody say. I told the Dolphins I sent him a, I don't know. I told the Dolphins I sent him a trade. That nigga ding. I told he said he gonna look at it. Like, man, go look at it then, nigga. You gonna lie now. And I see the Panthers won. Bruh. That's why I ain't stop screaming, so I'm just keep this mug going. I send this head to scream if I have to. Alright, bro, this is the 3rd time this is the 2nd time right now. I'm finna try one more time, bro. I'm finna just go ahead and jump out the head. Huh? Ja'Cory gonna be the Patriots. I don't know. He played a Cowboy. I don't think Ja'Cory in here. You got to text in the other message and find him. Because Ja'Cory in here though. That nigga showed. I thought said David said he gonna give him the but that nigga said you gotta pay the Rams. For all we know, we don't know how good J Rocky is. He might be garbage in the league. That nigga talking about the Rams. I'm about to tell that man, go ahead and he told my Xbox in the living room. I'm like, man, go ahead and switch your games out, bro. Put on LAN cable, bro, so it can go a lot better. Certain people get certain teams, bro, for a reason, bro. Like that. Nick got the Cardinals because, you know, of course they got people now. Bro, that nigga only allowed like 3 points all season so far. And that was the first week. He beat the Bills 59-3. But then, you know, he had one of them moments like where everybody, you know, he playing against people and they throwing a hella interceptions and shit. No, you didn't. Baltimore got beat by the Giants. Better take your game on the road, my boy. Yeah, he gonna give you Kyler Murray, nigga reneged probably. Somebody told him probably not to. Probably the Cowboys, somebody.